Sabona mbukelo omuhle unjani podcast yabantu podcast yomhlaba ngiyakwazi ukuthi you are asking yourself kwenzakalani. You didn't see the previous episode where we were welcoming you and you were welcoming us ukuthi sibukele si podcast yomhlaba ebukelwa ngedata kodwa bathi idata sometimes iyaphela ke ufuna ngathi uba le wifi ukwenzela ukuthi ubukele from start to end. Linjani siyaphinda futhi sizobonga indlela ke elisupporte ngayo from eqaliseni sahamba sayehla ibus saphinda sayigibela futhi sesibuyile we're back. Namhlanje siliphathele udadewethu la uAyanda okwaMalaba as we promised ukuthi sizobe siliphathele abantu abahlukeneyo abazoxoxa. uAyanda mina ngimazi ngama views akhe that are very controversial online. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. I think it's correct.
Unjani?
Ngiyaphila, unjani futhi?
uAyanda Malaba.
Yes, Malaba.
From Malaba as in lineage yakoNdux.
Malaba vele one.
Ay.
Akuleyini.
Hey.
ONdux vele same family laboNdux.
Madoda.
Yeah. Sibonge esikhulu kakhulu.
Siphethe abantu abaqhakathekileyo la ungazwe sibonga umuntu uthiwa ngoMalaba ube kwazi ukuthi uphuma phela ebukhosini. From Ekes?
Yes, from Ekes. Kodwa thina siyakhele ePlant.
Okay.
So kodwa sidabuka khona Ekes.
Unolebeleka eSkalanga?
Unolebeleka Dumbu.
Serious?
Yes.
Sizobe sifake isikhalanga khona lapha phakathi.
Awuphoza khona ukuzikhuluma kodwa.
Hayi antu yabona ungangi-expose. But it's one language I think you have seen that I've always said ngifuna ukuyifunda.
Yes.
And I have so much interest in it. You're a teacher by profession, am I right?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay, so what did you major in?
I majored in physical education and sports.
All right.
Yes.
But I mean, as a teacher, especially from back home, umuntu uyafundisa la noma yini ngisho.
Yeah. Yeah, ngiyafundisa noma yipi phase, noma yipi subject.
Yeah, is it something that you vele ukhula ofuna ukuyenza or it's something that along the way? Because I know abanye abantu it's something that they get exposed to, or is it a passion?
To be honest with you, as you said, my views are more controversial.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Okay.
I did teaching because here I corner.
Okay.
Because remember back home, also umuntu apply kwisotsha endless police endless nurse. There is no way ungafuna uba ipolice lesotsha le nurse kawan. So sas apply ngokuthi kuphi lapha uvuleke khona.
Yeah.
So then maybe along the way you find yourself with I think this career is fine for me.
Yeah.
So I also think that's what happened with me, because along the way I realized it's fine teaching ngiyayithanda because this is a field where I continuously learn. So I love that fact.
So as you teach, you also learn.
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, vele ama views are very controversial. Lokho angeke ngikuphikise mina, because this is what I've seen especially online.
Yes.
Ukhona maybe ungakaza kulandele who I would say go and follow Ayanda Malaba Ncube, then you'll understand ukuthi ngumuntu lwana or who's always like saying izinto uyabuzithi hey isibindi start
isibindi donke umuntu kumele akhulume into ayicabangayo, because mangasayikhuluma ngamba nozayizwa.
But how do you feel when people disagree with you? Because there's a lot of disagreeing lapha kuma comments.
I feel good because it shows me ukuthi my opinion is different.
Yeah.
Everyone is supposed to have an opinion, and it's not like my opinions zethu mela fanana.
Yeah.
So I love debating. So when people disagree with me, like I enjoy, because we're gonna be on going on and on.
Yeah.
Topic yonale. So it's actually good, and it's a space for learning.
But how do you feel then umkhaya nxa bephikise ma usufake your view betu okusalayo?
Okusalayo mamuntu esikusalayo anyamyekela, because that person just is umuntu lona ngathi or writing ngalokho yena kwaziyo.
And they're failing to debate. They're failing
because
to
if you want to debate, it means that uzahamba when you find out, because in the debate space you need to come up with facts,
evidence,
I want to prove to you that you are wrong. So if you're going to prove to me that I'm wrong, I'm also going to prove to you that you are wrong. So let's keep going on. in the conversation sibona ukuthi kahle kahle ama facts ethu siwabeka kanjani. So wena mawuzathi okusalayo but you are not bringing any facts, so I leave you because I cannot continue ngeconversation nomuntu othi okusalayo.
So advantage where as you teach, as you are controversial, you are also learning.
Yes. There's no age limit for learning. We learn every day.
Yeah.
And once usuzibona ngasafuna ukufunda anything in life, it means ukuthi you are starting to get old mentally.
So Tina, especially sakithi manje, I think this is one of the challenges that we have,
yes,
where people don't want to learn. Instead of debating, they either attack the person who's bringing a point. It can be about anything. It can be religion. If you
yes,
see how we are stuck in our religious ways and beliefs. Someone was watching, if Zimbabwe, specifically when I talk about our nation,
yes,
if we were colonized by the Arabs, kube singama Muslim namuhla.
Iqiniso kodwa libuhlungu.
Yeah.
Ukuthi iqiniso lona hlahle libuhlungu liyababa.
Yeah.
So okwenza ukuthi abantu bazonde mawukhuluma enye into eyiqiniso ukuthi abafuni ukuli accept, babe ngafuni ukulivuma. So indaba religion naleyo vele ngenye indaba impela ukuthi siyabe sesisilwa sesiphosa sidlephani, and at the end of the day you ask yourself ukuthi whom are we fighting for? Like, are you fighting for God? Such a powerful human being. Like, how do we fight for him?
God doesn't want us to defend him.
Like, he can defend himself. Like, why?
Yeah.
So there's Joshua Maponga once said ukuthi kona if uhlala village yakho and you're only exposed to language yakho and you're only exposed to religion yakho, it means ukuthi altitude yakho is still low. Ngithi altitude, what is altitude? Is the level above the sea.
Yes,
is above the sea level.
Yes,
ukuthi usaphansi kakhulu, awukakhuphuki, usaphansi kakhulu. Mawona uyikho lokho kuphela osakwazi. So my point is, let's get exposed. Let's get exposed, because ungahlala nisithi hayi mina vele
writing
so
this is the only knowledge that is right. Angizama ukuthi ngikhangele some things.
And one day when you start to question ukuthi kati vele why am I Christian, you realize ukuthi you are a Christian not by choice but by default.
Because
you were just born into it. You did not even question ukuthi kanti why vele ngim Christian, why umuntu Muslim, because it's just by default. One day when you start to question deeper, you realize ukuthi hayi kahle vele mina ngizazi ukuthi ngiyini.
Whatever that I am ngafakwa,
yes, ngazithola mphakathi. So I love like having these conversations, because it's like I'm also, when we talk like this, it's like I'm also downloading information from some hidden files in my head somewhere, because we are learning. As you are saying something, I'm learning something from you, and also I believe that you are learning from
absolutely
me. Yes. So
this platform, Vele, it was born from that, wanting to learn.
Yes.
Because if I don't know about you,
yes,
there's no way I will learn about you without talking to you or people that know you or people that gave birth to you. So if you are telling a story, I'm learning. And if we interview people or if we sit here and have conversations, when I go back and watch, I learn something about myself as well.
Yes.
But what the other person was sharing. We have been growing in this space because of learning. Now, how do we then inspire people around us to be curious enough? Ukuthi bafunde? Is being controversial the way? Or maybe when we see you as controversial, when you're just being yourself.
Yes, thank you. I am being myself, because if you may ask me, Wuti, what can we do for other people around us with love, babe curious? That question is so hard to answer, because we're now questioning their reasoning and all that, and we don't want to get there. Like we don't know what's going on in their head. But the biggest point here is, as a person, you should be open, should be flexible to unlearn and learn new things. So inking you are so comfortable with the knowledge, the little knowledge that we have, because knowledge. So then we should be willing to acquire knowledge from day to day. So you are at a dangerous point in your life. You are dangerous to yourself, because you are just complacent in you say. So we need to we need to have that curiosity.
Yeah.
I want to know more. So
Yeah.
I my seat or joyful my seat. So kusuka ngaphi kwa umuntu lo nje. Let me
Yeah.
go and also find out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Omunye wathi kimi, you post things today, abantu bakuphikise bakuthethise, and so you're posting again, and you're bring all this controversy. And I said to them, listen, if I post something and everyone agrees with me and doesn't find it as controversial,
Yeah.
then I'm not doing anything, because which means we are just sticking to the norms which are not helping us, we are not growing, we're not changing as people. So that which people see or call controversy is actually what is real.
Wow.
It's just that people are not ready to face the truth. We are so used to you don't even try and question.
We are programmed.
Yeah, there's that story, it's very famous, a lot of people have used it, the analogy where umntwana one day questioned and said, whoa mama, why do you cut the chicken now if I oven in? Mama, yes, I don't know, let's go and ask my mom. They drive to the next city, they go ayibuza umama wakhe.
Yes.
Babuza umama wakhe balandele baze bagcina kukhokho wabokhokho athi no. You know, back in the day, the ovens were very small and the chicken size was big. So it couldn't feed. So for it to feed, we had to cut inyawo ngapha so that it feeds. Now, the next generations were doing it because they saw it, but they never questioned.
Wow.
So if I have been in a better place in my life because of questioning things.
Yes.
But also I think we need to find balance.
Yes, we do need to find balance, because one, when you question every time, sometimes you might feel it with you. I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. Because, you know, questioning, it's something that is addictive.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you. It's addictive. Once you start it, you just want to carry on and on and you will just go crazy, because you question yourself. You question,
as well.
Yes, you question yourself and how you do things, everything. But it's also nice. That's why it's addictive. But then you just have to find the
balance. Yeah. So how does one find that balance? What melumuntu ayenzeni? Because we have seen in the public space abantu, as you just mentioned, abanye uyamthola umuntu lo, I think say used to questioning things and sharing what they find out. Case in point, abantu bafana Joshua Maponga.
Yes.
You see people in South Africa about Penwell ends up starting his own religion. He's saying Penwell the God and whatnot.
Yes.
And I would like to believe that people that have gone and created those final cults, some of them did so because they questioned things when they found the truth.
Yes.
You know what they let me not say this.
Say it.
So there are people that find the truth if you go into the prosperity gospel churches.
Yes.
The reason why those guys do that is because they know the truth. They know what there's no afterworld.
Okay.
So they'll get away with it.
So who knows? The pastor knows.
Yes.
But the people, the congregants, they don't.
Yeah, but he's gonna bring, which is why he will bring the gospel and preach about this, and still scam those people, because he knows he's not gonna pay for it.
Yeah. It makes sense. I've never thought it like that, you know. Wow. So like we are there is a time limit. He's enjoying it while it lasts.
Yeah. So he knows that all that that's why you will never find them preaching about sin or hell.
Yeah.
They preach about prosperity.
Yes.
Because they know Uguti, all they are here for is to come live, do your part, and you're gone. That's it. There is no hell. There's no punishment somewhere.
And you just made me think of something good. The reason why they preach prosperity is that once you prosper, they are also prospering, because as the pastors they are depending on you. Like when you tithe, it's their benefit. So once you prosper, when labo, they are what?
That's it. And they are leaving a legacy for their kids. Isibongo sabo siyasala bayaziwa. How besazi uPastor Banbani, uPastor TD Jakes dala wagcina ukupreach, but today we will still speak about it. It's a legacy that he has created.
It's a business opportunity actually, ne?
That's it. So abantu ababo bayasala labo beqhubeka.
Yeah. If it was a calling, why would the child carry on?
That's it. That's his child.
Because you can't tell me what your parent had the same calling.
Yes. So it's now Tina Bantu now, because we are not curious enough.
Yes.
We do not question those things, and because we do not question, we are stuck in 19 chakuti chakut.
I think learning something new has to do with discomfort. What do you think?
Yeah. Because if you are comfortable in the knowledge that you have, you're not going to go and look for something else. Like as I said, you know this and this alone, and you do not go outside of your boundaries or surroundings and ask, why is this like this? Why is America and Israel attacking Iran? Because we are fed the propaganda, we believe what we are seeing on CNN, but we don't know what happened in 1953. How America has always been attacking Israel and nothing was said because of social media.
Social media, yes.
You see, now for people to then grow and learn, as you said, we need to then provoke these uncomfortable conversations.
Yes.
When we started this podcast, the original name of this podcast is not Podcast Yabantu, is The Uncomfortable Truth.
Oh.
The Uncomfortable Truth, which is like what you say.
Yes. So now, if you can when you podcast Yabantu,
for it to be relatable, because people don't like the truth.
That
is uncomfortable.
That is uncomfortable. Yeah. So yeah, it's understandable.
Now, let me ask you a question that abantu abaningi phandle lana, they discuss and debate and sometimes it even creates enemies.
Yes.
Is marriage an achievement?
What a question. What a question. Okay. To a woman or to a man, I will ask a question again. I'll ask you a question. For both.
Yeah.
Okay. I will speak for Zakala on the side of women.
Yeah.
So marriage is an achievement for women. Traditionally it was. It still is, but now the dynamics have changed. So now, a long time ago, marriage was an achievement because you are a woman enough. You cannot be you could not be recognized as a woman. No. So kumele ukuthi ube le ndoda, so that ube njani, ube ngathi you are really it's like a proof ukuthi wena vele unjani, you are a woman. And you would feel ukuthi khona I'm a woman enough because I've taken my husband's surname when you have lost your identity. But now I'm talking it in hindsight.
Okay.
But ngaleso sikhathi uyabuthethe isibongo somkakho, and you feel ukuthi I have achieved. Senging Mrs. Bani.
By there's the fact that you are able to desert your surname and take a someone
you have achieved. And also a ring, we see married women, we have to
flash their ring.
They have to flash their ring. It shows what they are happy that they achieved marriage. And another thing, to show that marriage is an achievement, a woman, for her to be married or for her to be picked. Remember, marriage is about men, right?
Yeah.
It is. I'm sorry, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
So for a woman to be married by that man, she has to be picked. It's like you have a plate of grapes.
Yeah, you have to pick the best.
I have to pick the best. So for me to be picked, that's a win. It means that I had to portray some attributes that attracted you to marry me. So it means I've achieved. Out of everyone who is around me, why I pick me? I've achieved. Yes. And then to carry on in the marriage, it still has to be an achievement. Because when a man goes out and let's say and cheat, to show that marriage is an achievement for a woman, she fights. We are tandaza azila ukudla. But a man why is she doing that? She doesn't want to lose the achievement. Certificate you don't want to lose that achievement. It's yours. You worked hard for it. So it's an achievement. Okay. And it's an achievement because there are women who say my husband said I mustn't work uzangenzela yonke into ensebabona abanye phela bayenzela yonke into so ungathi ukuthi umuntu ka-achieve
the fact that you are now a stay at home mom,
maybe bakwakhele lo muzi omuhle and all that, you have achieved.
And then for men,
vele, it's obvious, but we will get deeper into it.
Let's
Alright.
go.
So I said marriage is about men. That is why no matter ngazo umthande kangakanani ngeke wona uthi mina as a woman I cannot decide ukuthi asitshade next year.
Yeah.
So it's about him. It's timing yakhe yebalekile. Mina sabe lokho embambelele. Siyathandana konke ku right but until azathi senguchata. Yabo? So it means ukuthi yena kuye vele that thing singathi kuyi achievement kuye but kayibambe ngaleyana indlela thina abafazi siyibamba ngakhona yena kuye it's something that he could just do. So wena between wena le grab when mina ngichuzayo kimi it's not like much of an achievement because of course ngiya achieve because I'm eating the best grape, maybe the taste is nice.
I can even choose to eat another one.
I can even choose to eat another one. Thank you. So
I can even choose to take two of them and
yes. So the man achieves in the sense that uyawatshelwa uyaphekelwa uyenzelwa yonke into akasazenzele
but vele ngikubambe khona apho sorry yabona izinto leziyana because I was so used to doing them myself ukwatshelwa lokuphekelwa as I grow
yes
I'm failing I'm failing.
Yes, you are failing.
I'm failing and you know how open-minded I am.
Yes.
Right now I have a partner even ngisazi ukuthi uyabuya uyangithola ngiwatsha because I'm not waiting for her to do that, right? But every time when I do it and I'm alone and I'm cooking and I come in like right now there's no food in the fridge, not because imali ayikho. It's I don't know, I can't.
Let's just be honest, ne? Men and women will never be the same. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, no, we won't.
We can never be the same. Like we can't.
No.
So the way that you feel, it's very normal.
Yeah.
It's very normal. You need a woman in your life. We need each other.
Yeah.
But the problem comes when we take advantage of each other.
And
sonke sabe se achievile but kuba lokunye kuba unfair ukuthi kungathi wena as a woman
uzabenzela
ifavor. No, it's not supposed to be like that. We've both achieved. You have a life partner, you have a friend, you have a helper. You are my helper, I'm your helper, ne? So kungabi ngathi mina ngikwenzela njani wena ungenzela ifavor ngokuthi uthi keep me because you still have another choice. You can pick another woman. You know.
So I think then where we fail, Tina, is mina as umjida, instead of accepting the strengths that you have, instead I take advantage of them. I misuse and abuse those.
Yes.
Those. It's a privilege.
Yes, it is.
It's a privilege for me to have a woman. The woman it's a privilege for them to have me because. Which is why they talk about compatibility, where I'm weak, you're my strength, where I'm strong. Like
that's why I post if a man says you are a wife material, that has nothing to do with you. Akube ukuthi you are wife material, but he is also a husband material according to her needs too. Because when a man says you are a wife material, he's talking about you satisfying what you want from a woman.
Ooh.
So mina ngaba happy when ubuya kimi sithi your wife material. So you happy for what? Am I happy for myself or I'm happy for you?
For me, because
but I don't notice that. I do not notice what actually I'm happy because I'm a grape that has been picked from that bowl.
So the statement wife material comes from me noticing what it's can
subjective.
Do for me.
It's subjective from man to man. Every man has an attribute that he expects from a certain woman.
Abanye ubona inyashi ayichade, umunye ubona ingqondo ayichade, umunye ubona ubuhle,
hard working,
uchada khona kuya.
Umunye abona imbokodo athi mina vele ngifuna imbokodo.
Imbokodo phela azi ngenjani? Imbokodo vele sometimes people say, mama kho imbokodo ngithi not my mom. My mom is vulnerable because when she was raising us she showed us uthando. Imbokodo ayilathando.
Imbokodo ayama feelings.
Imbokodo you can kick it around, uphose.
Yes.
Uyenze ibele ukhethe. Now moving right along because ama topic lawa amnandi sazobuyela silokhe siwathinta. I expect to see more of her ngama topics afana lawo.
Thank you.
Then you said when if a man is happy that they found a hard-working wife, means there's something wrong with that man.
This one is really controversial, Shane.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie, because people misinterpreted this as if I'm saying good, a woman is supposed to be lazy and stay home and do nothing.
Yeah.
No, what I simply said was to say ukuthi khona na kungabi ukuthi vele wena attractwa ukumbone sebenza, because the day uzambone phumula you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
And you will feel like it's wrong.
Yes.
She doesn't deserve to rest according to you. Kumele ahlale hard working, busy sebenza. So that if you are attracted to that as a man, I feel like you are just attracted you are just impressed by what you might reap out of her hard work. Not necessarily about her. It doesn't have anything to do with the character yakhe awusela ndaba la only ndaba lokuthi umuntu uyasebenza lo lami you're securing the bag also ukuthi uyasebenza yabona lami vele kuyabe yabo. But it's fine, women should work, ne?
Yeah.
But do not be attracted to a woman because usebenza kaphumula umfazi wona ukuthi
and sasayigcina sekunguyinto.
And to expand it, ne? There are men who are okay with women paying bills in the house, and then they still do all the chores in the house. Like siyancedisana. So there are men who are okay with ukuthi, let's say when you are married but you are fine with your wife paying school fees somntana akho. Why?
And
are you fine? Are you a man?
And buying food.
Yes. And buying food and doing all those things. Like you love that woman for working hard because you know ukuthi umntana akho la covered.
Thokula madida phela these days amajita ngama-gold digger.
Ama-gold digger amadoda ama-princess bathi ama-princess.
Princess Sophia.
Bafuna ukutreat like ama-princess. So amadoda anjalo athanda umfazi o-hard working babe senzela ukuthi uyabekwazi ukuthi yena nxa engekho engazizwa this month engafuna ukwenza izinto umfazi lwana vele uyayenza. That woman is very strong futhi.
Engaze fail ubaba wakhona akala ndaba. They don't try hard.
Yes.
And I mean, I think we are saying bakhona majita where kuba le phase in your life where you struggle here and there, but it shouldn't be a norm. It shouldn't be an everyday thing ukuthi wena so right ukuthi umama nguye vele ophethe. Umama lwana ngaqala ngathi usebeka kakhulu imbono, so feel threatened and disrespected, and then the relationship becomes toxic.
I will say this: once you allow your woman to start paying all like bills, limit and half, you have failed as a man, because we know what the man is the leader. So you are giving away your power as a man. You are giving away your power as a man, and at the same time, it's funny because the same men will come and try to exercise their power in a different way. They'll be like, "Yimindoda lapha." And I will honestly say this: a man who keeps on emphasizing good time the man in the house, he is doing that because he is not only trying to intimidate the woman, he is also trying to affirm himself that he is a man. He knows deep down that he is not enough. So when he says that, we and like that courage. I know I'm not man enough, but if I say this, it's gonna stick. It's gonna make it look real.
So you're saying a real man should not say.
If you're a man, you're a man. Your energy, your aura is supposed to help make us feel good. There is a man. He's the man of the house. He's providing for his house. But if
then what about these women Mother's Day? About Happy Father's Day to myself.
They just need to make peace with the fact that Obaba it's not nice. Being a single mother is not a nice thing.
True.
So they just need to heal from the trauma raising those kids alone, but they're not fathers. You cannot be a father and a mother. You can only be mother or father.
That's it.
So I feel like they will be burdening themselves to say, I'm now the mother and the father. So you want to celebrate. So you just need to heal from raising your child alone, but you are absolutely not a father to your child. You are just a mother, just to your motherly duties to
play
your
your role.
Play your role. Yes.
Yeah, ngithanda ngama topic la ukuthi athinta lawe mbukeli obukeleyo sisazobe lokho sibuya siqhubeka. So we're trying not to move too much away from this one that we are discussing today. Asesemaningi, as you can tell, uyayimela into yakhe unesibindi seqiniso lakhe alibelievayo. So in closing, I want us to you to talk to a young woman, a young lady out there who's trying to find themselves. And remember, they get picked, but also they have a choice to say, don't pick me. They have a choice of running away and hiding underneath the other grapes. Because I think sometimes women, they get picked, then they end up allowing anyone to pick them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I can say regarding that, we have noticed when men are done gallivanting, they will pick whoever that will fit. I
don't know, the spec,
criteria,
the merit spec.
Yes. So when he comes and say, ngifuna ukukuchata, he does not care when are you ready. Do you want the same thing? He only cares about what he wants. He is ready, he is done. But he can pick a 21-year-old and say, I want to marry you.
Who's still trying to find themselves.
So selfish. It's so selfish. And besides what is selfish, it's also like you are taking a child who might discover themselves along the way and they might leave you.
Because you along the way you might not be that person that they actually wanted.
They're still growing. Frontal lobe. Like if frontal lobe be fully developed. I believe umuntu. I'll speak for us women. Up until 25, because remember, from me, teenage stage, you move from teenage to and then already adolescence. Adolescence, there's a lot that happens during that phase. After that, uyabusafuna ukuzifinde out ukuthi into zonke lezi engizenzileyo kulesikhombe kulandlana. You need
I want this, do I like
you need
this?
to ask yourself ukuthi nginguye yini lo umuntu ade ngimpila all along. Who am I? Ama-dreams amathini ngisafunani elifini. So umuntu lwana, that's why there is grooming in marriages, ne? Because wena as a man uyabuka ubona umuntu lo usamncane ule 22 years mina le 35. So mayingamthatha ngimfakela endlini and allow her to go to school and learn. Ngoba vele akaqeda isikole and go to school and learn. Umuntu lo uyadiscover izinto mina angazithandi kimi ezingekho. Uyaba find out ukuthi anso type yakhe. So that's why they have to groom you. Maybe akwenza ukuthi wena ubone life ngendlela yena ayibona
masinyane futhi.
Yes. So but then people think that I'm being personal. I'm not being personal. I'm 30 years now. But I would not want to see girls younger than I going astray.
Making the mistake.
And bona futhi ba advantage because tina sisakula there was no social media
to share these things.
Now everything is there out there. Bangazali futhi bebancane umsanga umntwana you're still a child. You don't even know how to take care of yourself. So why are you bringing another burden into your life? So there is just a lot we can talk about that some other time. Maybe early marriages and having children sabancane. And then to tell that is very silly 30 uba lo mntwana ungela mali ufana le teenage pregnancy.
Yes.
Because you don't have money, you don't even know how to take care of yourself. Like emotionally you're not even developed. You're not even developed. Akule statement esithi ozeleyo ulomlando. So wena mawule 20 years ufuna uba
nomlando ngitsho. Awukabi ready. Umntwana nxa ikhala ikucena bebachaya umntwana emncane. They're failing to you haven't developed into that state of being a mother.
Yes.
You're still a girl.
Yeah. So what I can say in closing ngithi ngiyaposta ku Facebook ngathi ama marriage advice that enikezwa 10 years ago amanye akhona seko relevant
manje.
And we need to start educating our girls ukuthi abaphileni madoda. There is life. A man will come, that will be a bonus. But they need to first live for themselves. Let's not tell girls good how yenza so akwazi ukugesa ingane uzayenza njani endodeni. Like we are grooming them for marriage bebancane.
Uzenza njani yedwa. Ukuzela ukuthi uzenza njani komunye umuntu.
It makes us women to retract from ourselves and say live for yes for because from a young age you're told ukuthi uvuke mini into uzahlala njani emendweni. So we are groomed from a young age ukuthi we should be living for men, even we bleach for men to look good for men. So it's a lot. So girls should be educated ukuthi they should live for themselves but enjoy as find out ukuthi ngubani uthandani, you know.
so nxa libleacha lapana for thina silandaba yazi. Honestly speaking, I think umuntu engabona umuntu oyi1 ofune i-yellow bone sebecabanga ukuthi sonke yazi amadoda thina. Right, let me tell you one thing, which is why you can walk in with the new hairstyle ngingakubona. Yazi izinto eziningi zona lezo like as we're saying, unless maybe kwabo boyfriend girlfriend ngale kusajolwa these guys that are abayenzela ukujola for aesthetics and whatnot. But honestly speaking, very few men care about the complexion. Very few. Mina angaze ngihlale lamajita ethi yena akafuni lo mnyama ufuna omhlophe. Yes, we will appreciate i-yellow bone. But if we see a dark dindi, they will tell you amajita oh skin sakhe and amaningi futhi amajita
amaningi abantu abale dark skin ba.
Yes, and futhi amajita amaningi hate makeup. So ask any man, amajita hate makeup. Amajita they hate makeup.
So you see ukuthi problem inga?
Yeah.
Grooming. Sakurunya sibancane to live for men. So you want to look beautiful for him. If you uzibona ku mirror, you're like yeah ngimuhle but uthemba
uzambona.
Yabo. So you have to decorate yourself. So grooming if indaba isuka ku society esiphuma kiyo. Now that's why ngisithi lama advice anikeza abantu bese kwenda amanye akhona mela khicho.
Hey,
they are oppressing to women. They are oppressive.
Yeah.
So it starts from umntwana esakhula sibakufundisa into they need to live for themselves. Sayenda don't forget yourself, don't put others first. You are still a human being. Umama umfazi, you still have your life,
and in nature actually has it in you without you being taught ukuthi kuyamela ube so. As a man you are this, taught or not. As a woman you are this, taught or not. Which is why then there's a lot of toxicity and fighting, because you would have gone against your true self.
Yes.
Which is why ungableacha sazi uzavuthwa iskin, afaka too much makeup, abanye sebegcina seba nabo acne sokuna maqhuba ngapheliyo, all these other things, and then tomorrow we fight one another. If I say I don't like makeup, then the woman is like yeah njani uthanda makeup, it's okudliwa. We're fighting about things that if we can go to the foundation and understand.
Foundation. So the kids that we're raising now, let's make it different. Let's not make kids sing correct, because correct to nurture them in the correct way. We're nurturing in a way that we're also now we're saying the society has nature. They are also a victim of the society, but we can break that. We can break that.
Especially our parents. Our parents bazalwa bakhulele empini balimele bona bebodwa.
Yes.
Thina besireza generational trauma, they're passing the pain into us.
So that we're also in pain, we just need to heal all of us nje.
Ikothiwa abanye bahlala besikumele ke kutholakala indawo iroom enkulu siyengena screaming sikhale sonke. Sihlanganeni ngo5 next week sikhale. Podcast yabantu siyabuya. Danko.
Thank you.